a phenomenon we have been raising as a united alternative government. We raised it with the IG, Inspector General of Police, the phenomenon of goonism, and where goons work with government. And instead of having a government that is whose cardinal duty is to ensure the security of every Kenyan, wherever you may live, whichever part of the country you may go, your security must be guaranteed by this government. But when the government gets into bed with goons, you no longer have a responsible government under our constitution. What you have is a goonverment, goons and government united as one. In this case, the goons that were used, we now have evidence that are known goons in Kisumu City, and their sponsor is known. And from the evidence we have received, we have confirmed that these goons, whose faces are clearly caught on CCTV, are part of PS Raymond Omolo's team. They have been working with him, they have been seen with him, and even yesterday when they attacked Senator Osotsi, those who were sent were told that, oh, these are watu wa mkubwa, these are Raymond Omolo's boys, we can't touch them. We are demanding that PS Raymond Omolo resigns. He is the PS in charge of internal security. He cannot be the PS in charge of goons. And we are not just talking about the goons that attacked our brother. We're also talking about the goons that also attacked Best Western Hotel in Kisumu. They are the same goons sent by the same PS. The goons that came to Malava to attack us, they were hired goons from Kisumu. In 20 hours, they came to Malava, attacked the Honorable Seth Panyako and I and our convoy. And all these goons are known, and they are sponsored, and they are financed by none other than PS Raymond Omolo. We want to demand for his immediate resignation and the immediate arrest of these goons, and justice to be done for Senator Osotsi. So let's not tribalize this thing, and let's not trivialize it. It is a menace that is going to affect us and the coming general election if it's not addressed now. Goonism is a threat to our security, is a threat to our democracy. May I ask His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to now address.
He wanted to say something.
Oh, Caleb.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my seniors and members of the First Estate. Again, it's a sad day in our country. We've seen a series of attacks on leaders. It started with the Kisumu Hotel, our brother Raphael Tuju. We were attacked as Linda Mwananchi during our rallies, both in Kitengela and in Kakamega. And those who are trying to single out this event, I see some sponsorship across social media to try and portray it as a love affair. When these goons were paraded in Kisumu Airport, and the entire Kisumu Airport was full of goons, what love affair was there? They are the same goons who wanted to attack the entire team of Linda Mwananchi on our way to Kakamega. And they seem to have a command center. And this goon seems to be all over the country. I think it's no longer business as usual. And as leaders of this country, we are calling the president himself. Let's not even talk about the dog. They are the owners of these dogs. Is the President William Ruto. You are spoiling our country. This is the democracy that brought you to power. Just respect Kenyan democracy. It allows people to express themselves. This is the democracy and the freedom of expression and association that Baba Raila fought for so many years. Why do you want to dance over this democracy Baba fought for while claiming to preserve his name? It is a shame, and trying to pit one tribe against the other. This is not a war of tribes. We are telling our brothers from Luo Nyanza and the Luya Nyanza, and the Luyas, we live together as brothers and sisters. Let nobody try to show or try to create animosity between two tribes. It is nothing to do with tribal animosity. It is purely a system that is cracked, a system that is afraid to go home, and a system that is trying to create chaos and anarchy. This is not an anarchical country. This is a country with rules, constitution, order. And we will not allow William Ruto to bring Kenya down into an anarchical state. That one will not allow. And we are here to protect this country kwa vyovyote vile. The young generations have woken up, the Gen Zs are there, and even the Gen Alphas are coming. All generations are going to wake up and send William Ruto home. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Senate, we have condemned and we are condemning the actions against Senator Osotsi. And these are people who have now been identified. They are known. They have committed a criminal act on the face of everyone and on the face of the law. And the IG and the DCI boss have allowed a lot of crime like this to go unattended and without prosecution. I'm really challenging the IG this time around and this police system to make arrests, and we want to see justice being done for Osotsi, and that such other acts stopped all over the country, because these goons are hired everywhere. And anyone, on a lot of occasions, shouting one time is either kidnapped or beaten up the same way Osotsi was done. And therefore, it's a time now we want to see action. We want to see them in court. And in fact, this is attempted murder on Osotsi. And the goons should not be charged with a lesser offense. And in the worst case scenario, for those young people being misused like this, you should know that in an event somebody dies, you'll be charged with murder or manslaughter. And this runs out of the injuries. If they run 360 days, you will be liable as a person. So we want to see arrests, we want to see these people charged, and we want to see this end. Finally, for every careless act like this William Ruto is doing, you are losing 1 million votes. Now you are 1 million votes less for attacking Osotsi. Thank you.
Senator Boni.
Yes, I haven't heard what you have said. I must you continue first. I speak towards the end.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard what you have said. So I don't need to talk. I'll talk.
I will guide Senator Kalwale. First of all, we thank God that our friend and brother, Senator Osotsi, is alive and recovering well. We continue to thank Karen Hospital for quick action and saving lives. The other day it was, as you can see, our friend Rafa Otuju is recovering. He suffered under police brutality. In fact, was attacked inside the police station. We are still waiting for action. I personally want to see what action the IG and his team will take against those officers who assaulted Rafa Otuju in the presence of a senior counsel, because we are officers of the court, with my own eyes. And I know them, I saw them. Now it is Senator Osotsi. We want to tell the people of Vihiga County that your senator is okay. We have seen him, and as my brothers have said, nobody should try to bring a wedge between the Luo community and the Luya community, because these people live together. And it's very easy to see the plot. It will not work. No Kenyan community will agree to be separated from any other community, not just the western region, anywhere else. If we do not embrace the culture of political tolerance, this country will be blown apart. A classic example of political tolerance was yesterday, when Gachagua told William Ruto to his face the truth. That is political tolerance. They didn't beat Gachagua. Tomorrow we are going to Kikuyu. And Gachagua gave in, if people want a notice, to a police station. Gachagua gave notice to the president that the United Alternative Government will be in Kikuyu constituency on Saturday. Tomorrow we're in Machakos. So I want to add my voice to what my brother Eugene has said. Maybe we can give notice, maybe we can say this and the other. But in my view, as a leader in this country, and having seen the clip, and having listened to Senator Osotsi, there is absolutely no reason why those individuals who attacked Osotsi would not have been apprehended by now. So if they will not have been apprehended by this time tomorrow, we will be on a trail. We're even going now to institute private prosecution against this PS Raymond Omolo. You see, him together with the Minister for Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, are very powerful individuals. Of course, and the order goes that way. This is office of the president. This is William Ruto's office. And therefore, we hold him to account if he doesn't order arrest of these goons now, and he doesn't ask. We saw him firing people over this fuel scam. This is a bigger scam because it has to do with the lives of Kenyans. So Raymond Omolo should immediately resign, and Kipchumba Murkomen should advise Ruto quickly. Ruto, of course, has all the facts. They wanted to zone this country so that no opposition leader, alternative government leader, will set foot democratically in Kisumu or Western Kenya. Now, shame on them, because Kenyans have come of age. They will not accept this type of leadership. So, wajiandae kwenda nyumbani. And this one, Osotsi will recover. Why attack him? The man said, you threw me out of a kangaroo NDC of ODM. Nimekubali. Sitaki hata kuzungumza hiyo maneno. This is not the only political party in the country. Why then go on and attack him? So the country stands in solidarity with Senator Osotsi. And we want to see, I think, today Senator Manzo and Kalwale are here. I don't know whether you're going to call for a special sitting, yeah, discuss as a matter of urgent national importance, a motion of adjournment both in the Senate and in the National Assembly. Because if you don't do this, today is Osotsi, tomorrow is you, Kwanza Galalo, where they are targeting you. Yeah.
You've mentioned PS Raymond Omolo.
Yeah, to resign immediately.
You've mentioned him.
If he doesn't, we'll go for private prosecution. Yeah. And by the way, we are giving it up to tomorrow. We saw these others who are forced to resign. You know, resign. And it's a scam. We all know Kenyans are following that fuel scam. Okay? But the whole thing is there. People are saying, they're saying these are Wakubwa's men. Raymond Omolo's name is plainly placed before Kenyans. These are his goons. These are his goons, all right? These are his own goons, okay? And by the way, all the goons, the ones who are beating the Gen Zs, right? Escorted by police, because there's a man, the police report to him, okay? It's as simple as that. And we are leaders. We are calling on him to do the honorable thing, resign. If he doesn't resign, his boss Ruto fires him. If he doesn't fire him, we'll go for both. Thank you.
Senator Halwale.
Halwale now. Kwanza wewe.
Thank you very much. I was still seeing Senator Osotsi. I didn't know that the press had started. I want to join my senior colleagues and my own colleagues. Senator Manzo is here. In the remarks they have just made, this is a very serious problem. And we are lucky we are now starting to have experiences on how the government can respond to this kind of situation. I want to ask the security organs, and by security organs, I don't mean Kipchumba Murkomen, because we know where his heart is. He's the same one who asked that youth be shot
Yeah.
for showing their preferences on public discourse. So I'm talking about the DCI and the other investigative arms of government to apply the same efficiency they applied when our colleague Charles Ongonda lost his life. They moved very fast and immediate arrests were made. Because the CCTV footage is there, we want to see arrests. The governor of Siaya, Governor Orengo, is on record mentioning the actual names of some of the goons. What more can members of the public do in assisting the police to carry out investigations? We want quick action, and as my leader, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, has said, PS Raymond Omolo and CS Murkomen are in public office. When you are in public office, you are open to scrutiny. You are open to oversight. You cannot be slandered when you are in public office. We are therefore saying that they have fallen a full mile away from good performance, and therefore both of them should vacate office. And we don't know why ministers of President William Ruto find it very difficult that they cannot leave office to pave way for proper investigations. You can see, for example, we have a scandal that the presidential candidate Kalonzo has spoken to, the one over the current fuel crisis. We would have expected by now Wandai should have resigned. We wanted to have a quick one with him, and when we conducted his office as the Committee of Energy in Parliament, we were told Wandai has left. He's gone to Abu Dhabi. So I was wondering, has he gone to Abu Dhabi to bank the money, or is going to
get more fuel,
or to get us more fuel? This inefficiency we cannot tolerate. Finally, nobody should profile any community in Kenya. No one. In fact, I'm glad, Your Excellency, you have talked to an attempt to put a wedge between the Luhya and Luo community. It was not the Luo community that attacked Osotsi yesterday.
Yeah.
There were goons from Kisumu.
even Tuju.
Those goons from Kisumu is a cosmopolitan city. They could have been Luos, they could have been Luyas, they could have been anybody. But what I would like to stand out is the targeting of the leaders from the Luya community by the broad-based government. For avoidance of doubt, when the broad-based government chose to allow a lapse of security on a deputy party leader, Osotsi, he's a Luya. 2, when they forced Dr. Boni Khalwal and threw him out of the office of the leader of the majority, Khalwal is a Luya. 3, when they forced our cowardly brother to dissolve his party ANC, Musalia Mudavadi is a Luya. 5, when Broadbest chose to sack permanent secretaries so as to pave way for room for others from a preferred community, they targeted Professor Kisiangani, a Luya, Samuel Muhati, a Luya. They have targeted and continue. KRA yesterday, they got rid of Humphrey Watanga, a Luya. Today, the Speaker of the National Assembly is under immense pressure to dissolve his party. Not that anybody would cry about it, but Wetangula is a Luya. So broad-based government. If you must do your broad-based shenanigans, don't profile Luyas as a community that is easy for you to target. For your information, that is the community of Wamalo Kijana. That is the community of Masinde Muliro. And before they died, they had given birth to us. That's why on my right, there is the Ebo Eugene Wamalwa. And standing before you is the Ebo bullfighter of Kakamega, Dr. Boni Khalwale. Caleb Amisi is on my left. Osotsi is in bed there. Sifuna, you know him. You're wasting time. Even if you eliminate Sifuna, you eliminate Osotsi, you eliminate Eugene, you eliminate Khalwale, the point is, our children, and we have many of them, will deal with you, or will deal with your children, or deal with your grandchildren. But that is not the Kenya we want. We want the country to come together. Colleagues, I had to say this about my community because it truly touches me. Why are they not sacking Kalenjins, for example? Don't tell me that Kipto and Sang were sacked because of the oil sucker. No. They have been taken to the holding zone so as to create choreography that something is being done about the oil sucker. If something was to be done, then straight away they would have started with the minister Wandai. Finally, my brother Tuju, when what happened, I was out of the country. Take it in your stride. You and I, we are amongst the few people here, you and I, who joined Honorable Stephen Kalonzo in Parliament in 2002. We have been around for a while, and we can talk about leadership. Rafael Tuju, stay on there. Speak to the Luo community. Don't move away from us. Small young people like Raymond Omondi will go. Raymond, let me tell you, once upon a time there was a man in Kenya called Hezekiah Oyugi. He was even mightier than you. Take it easy. 14 months is a very short time. You can afford to relax and allow the country to move normally. Thank you for those remarks.
Thank you. Wonderful. Sir.